How long is this going to take?
I don't think Prince Charming is coming anytime soon. You ladies watch way too many Disney movies.
Okay, so dating over the last couple years has been very challenging and it's only gotten harder. And here we are in 2022 now, and as single people trying to meet people, it's nearly impossible. Like, the only way I can figure out how to meet people is online dating. So online dating tip, read the profile. Don't just click on a picture, don't just swipe.
Nobody does that. Women don't do it, guys don't do it. It's all about looks, especially when it comes to the ladies. And that's exactly why it is very hard for a man to get a date, unless he's in the top 20 to 10%.
Because, oh, she looks like a good lay. Hey, guess what? My profile says, looking for a long-term relationship, do not waste my time.
There's a reason she put down her profile, guys. It's because she's had a little bit of fun. And those guys are not stupid.
Don't waste my time. Chaos dating tip 1 for 2022. Read the profile.
So I think that I'm going to quit dating forever. I tried this dating app. I thought it would be fun, but it is not fun. You have to list your qualifications for whether or not you're good enough to date somebody.
This is what women do to men when they're younger.
It's like a constant job interview over and over and over again. Like, I need a resume to give these guys. That would actually be easier. That would be so much easier. I would just be like, here's my resume. This is what I like to do. This is what I don't like to do. This is the fun time on the weekend. It's pretty much basically the same questions over and over.
The questions are different, but women do the exact same thing. For example, what do you do for a living? How much do you make? What kind of car do you drive? How tall are you? If you want something serious, a dating app might not be the right option. Most guys on dating apps are just trying to blow your back out, and that's about it.
Except for this one guy who asked me if I packed my lunch. I was like, what does that have to do with anything? What does that literally have to do with anything? Some days I pack my lunch, some days I don't. Does that disqualify me from being your girlfriend? I don't know. It's too hard. I don't want to do it anymore.
This is why you don't waste your prime years, ladies.
I fucking hate dating. I went out with not one, not two, but 3 men this week. The first one is actually really dope, but is still in love with his ex.
How many of you guys can actually go on that many dates in 1 week? And to be honest, this is not so bad because some women are going on several dates in 1 day.
Second one asked me to rate our kiss afterwards and said, how close was it to you taking me back to your place?
That guy could have gotten some, but he was way too thirsty.
The third one said, was talking all this about his makeout game. You know, at the end of the night, finally, I got something all right. He was like, women, hit my line.
Women nowadays have way too many options to choose from. And when you give them that many options, they'll mess it up 10 out of 10 times.
Temporarily or permanently given up on dating? I would love to hear why.
I have 3 reasons. The first reason, I got out of a 7-year relationship about 5 months ago. And what I quickly realized is I'd rather spend my free time working on myself, building myself, working on my hobbies, my passions, things I like to do that make me happy, than talking to girls that probably want nothing to do with me in the long run. Like, why waste my time on something that doesn't matter when I could spend my time doing something that's meaningful to me?
He's right about this. And I know a lot of you guys feel the same way.
The second reason, social media has ruined dating forever. It's not like it was back in our grandparents' or even parents' days where you just dealt with one person because you didn't have the means to talk to anyone else. You can talk to anyone in the world that you want to at any point in time. And that means you can seek attention from anyone. You can download dating apps. You can cheat behind your partner's back.
He's also right about this. If you meet a woman who's always on social media and it's not for business, that's a red flag.
It's just a world of bull out there, and people are scumbags, and they'll do what it takes to get what they want. And third, no one drives the equipment like the owner.
If his height don't start with a 6 and his weight don't start with a 2, it's time for you to find somebody new.